Welcome back, everybody. This is the D.O.D podcast, episode 2. Today, you could probably tell by the title of this video, I just wanted to talk about a topic that, well, it haunts everybody. I don't know if you guys notice it. Not a lot of people do, probably. I know a lot of the kids my age definitely don't, but it's something that haunts me every single day. And that is time. Now, I'm 19 years old. And for me to be able to sit here and talk about how time scares me, how I'm running out of time, that may piss a lot of old dudes off who are looking like, man, you're young. But here's the thing. Why I speak like this, why I say that time scares me, is because I know that every minute that I spend not doing what I know I need to do when I need to do it, I'm wasting time and I'm wasting potential. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I there yet. In no way, shape, or form have I learned how to properly maximize my time usage and master time management. I'm a long way from that. But I'm working my ass off every goddamn day to ensure that I am maximizing that time usage. Now, a lot of people are probably sitting here when they listen to this and wondering, well, maybe like, okay, well, what do you mean? We waste so much time doing useless crap. Playing video games, eating bad food, spending time with people who aren't helping you build the life that you're trying to create, people that aren't mentors or people you can model off, or people who are going to help you grow and achieve the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And I know this because I've cut a lot of people off in my life. I've broken off a lot of relationships and moved to a whole different goddamn country to get a fresh start. You only have a certain amount of time in your life, and you don't know when your last breath is going to be. That could be tomorrow. And that was something that someone said to me. Well, they were hinting at why do I try so hard? Why am I so worried about time when I could die tomorrow? I'll be damned if I'm going to die tomorrow a loser. Number one. Number two, I'm not going to live my life in constant fear that I may die tomorrow, so I got to live it up and enjoy myself, and then turn back one day and realize that it's too late. Hell no. I'm 19 years old, and if I do everything that I possibly could, when I need to do that thing, have the discipline to be able to execute when it is time to go, when that voice in my head tells me that I need to get up and do it, even though I may not want to do that thing, if I do everything that I know that I should do when I need to do it for 10 years, imagine the person that I'll be. That's what I remind myself. So anyone who's listening to this at my age, I want you to take note. I want you to sit down and create a little chart. And there are 24 hours in a day. And during those 24 hours, you probably sleep. If we're optimizing our sleep, we're sleeping probably 7 or 8 hours a night. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 5. I get that, but you want to reserve at least 7 hours every single night for sleep. So that's 7 hours of your day gone. If you work, if you go to school, if you have homework, there's another possibly 8 hours of your day gone. That's 15 hours for sleep and for school or work. So 15 out of 24 That leaves you 9 left. Let's say you've got to spend time with your family. Okay, there's another 2 or 3 hours. Let's say 3. You got 6 hours left. What are you doing that is helping you build the life that you're trying to create within those 6 hours? Around the mandatory things that you know that you need to do. That you need to keep the people in your life happy. Even if you're trying to please everybody, you're running back and forth, you got a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, or you got a family that you got to do chores for, you got to clean, you got to maintain the cleanliness of your house. Maybe there's another hour gone. You got 5 hours. If you want to use those 5 hours wisely, go work out. Twice. 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. Get outside. Go take 30 minutes or an hour of your day to just go sit in a quiet, secluded place, even if it's in a freaking bathroom stall. Like, it does not matter. Go find somewhere where you can sit down and reflect on your day. There goes 2 of those 5 hours. Or maybe even 3. You got another 2 hours left. How about you spend those 2 hours planning your next day? Writing out some things that you want to achieve. Going through your nightly and creating a nighttime and morning routine that is essential. That's another thing that I'll talk about on a different episode. But I want you to focus on maximizing your time. And there's a lot of different starting points for you, for everybody, to achieving the best version of themselves that they can possibly be. But have a look at your time and have a look at also how much time you're wasting. Potentially, you could be doing so much more with your life at such a young age or such an old age that is helping you tick off some things on that to-do list or on that bucket list or helping you achieve your goals. It's not going to happen overnight. So you do have to focus on every single 24 hours. I like to get consumed into the future a lot too. I dream big. I got posters all around my room of who I want to become. The sort of things that I want. My own gym, my own empire. I want to own businesses. I want to inspire people to become the best version of themselves that they can be. I want to be a leader for every man and woman in this world. But to be able to do that, I need to be able to command myself to absolute excellence in everything that I do. Obedience is self-command, and he who commands himself is best learning to command others. So the life that I'm trying to create, with what I want, with my goals, to becoming something the world has never seen before and will never see again, in everything that I do, I don't have time to waste. I can't waste time. But still, I procrastinate. Hell yeah, sometimes I don't want to do the hard stuff. Well, guess what you do then? You switch your brain off. Stop thinking. Stop buying into what's going on in your head. And stop thinking and just do what you need to do because you know that it needs to be done. That's discipline. You want to make the change in your life to becoming the person you've always dreamed to be, or you feel like you always could have been? Do it. Who's stopping you? Maybe there are people stopping you. And if there are toxic people in your life that are really stopping you from achieving your goals, you need to let them go. Or you need to isolate your time from them. You need to come up with a way that you can separate yourself from those sorts of people. And if you are, this whole concept of the 24-hour pie chart that I want you to set out with your power list and all those mandatory things that you need to do to ensure that you're succeeding in daily life, and also getting all your tasks done beside of that. I call this the box. I know everything that is in that box that is going to help me achieve my goals, stay on top of my mental health, and help me operate as an uncommon human every single day, ready to face whatever challenges. And anything outside of that box that I sit down and I choose to do, anything outside of that box is a distraction. It's not worth spending my time on. So for the start of this podcast, as these first few episodes start coming out, and as we begin to gain followers, I want to just keep these episodes nice and short. Put a little message out there for you guys. I feel like enough was covered today. But time is your enemy. Doesn't matter how old you are. There is not enough hours in the day. That's a quote that goes around. Well, shit. Maybe you're just not managing your time properly. Hell, I know that I don't sometimes. But I regain control of the things that I can control, get on top of my mind, refresh, reset, do what I need to do to get on top of my health, mentally, physically, emotionally, so that I can attack. So that I can stop being such a fucking pussy. Maybe you should do the same. So, last episode we talked about setting your goals. In this episode, I want you to think about how much time you're wasting throughout the day. Become aware of it. It's going to haunt you. I guarantee it. If you truly do the math and you're honest with yourself about this, it will haunt you. Thank you all for listening. This has been your host, Tom Smith, on the Discipline Over Desire podcast, episode 2. And we're going to see you on the next one. I appreciate all the support. If, a few people have stopped by and watched my videos, man, stick with me. Stick with me. Chuck me a follow, like, subscribe. I'm going to make some social media accounts here pretty soon. And I urge you to stay on the path, on my path towards greatness, and hopefully I can help you achieve that for yourself as well.